Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back. My name is Colin Brunton. I do most of the media stuff for Tide.55 and this week we are going to be doing another exciting vlog. So just caught up with Tommy. We had a big conversation about what the plan is for this week and what we're actually going to end up doing. So tomorrow is a big shoot for the brand client, which you've sort of known about because we've done it in previous vlogs and etc. and we've talked about it. And at the moment, from my understanding anyway, and I'll get Tommy to sort of talk about this a little bit more tomorrow, but it's like, because I think the question here will be, why am I not shooting the project instead of like just shooting behind the scenes and the vlog and all that? The main reason is like two things basically from my understanding is one, like personally Tommy didn't want to put me under excess pressure in regards to the level in which the product needs to be showcased with, so that's one. But also two, my plate is also, it's well not super full, but like to the point where it is genuinely full, and there's a lot of other things I have to handle, so there would be a lag on the edit which can't really happen with this project, and it needs to be kind of like fast turnaround, so I can't necessarily do that right now. So the best situation that we've decided is that we use the resources we have to be able to create the project at the highest quantity we can for the client, and also for me to then come and learn from that person, but also for me to be in a position where I can just focus on the Tide vlog and this vlog specifically for you guys as well, to help tell that story and make sure that story is being told well as well, instead of trying to balance the two, which I would be on other shoots, and Tommy didn't feel that was fair, so I'll let him say his side of the story tomorrow. How was that conversation for you?
It was really good. It was, as a business leader, you want to make sure that everyone understands the choices that you make and the reasons why you make those choices, and that you understand how to approach them and what to say, and also that you hope that people take the things that you say and they take them in the best way, which absolutely happened. We've got a double job to do today, 2 filming and photography gigs, and we need a bit of extra help in that department today to get the job done most effectively. You've got so much on your plate that I've brought someone in. So Simon is going to be using this as a chance to connect with us, work for Tide today. Simon's worked with me before on Super Self Summit events, and it's going to be great for you because you get to focus on the vlogs, and also you get to kind of look at what Simon does and get another perspective. He's been doing it for about 20 years. Of course, your attitude's been bang on because you've taken that, and it was your idea to come along and do this today, which is a good thing because I much prefer sharing stuff we're actually up to than just rambling on in the office. So it went really well, mate.
So what is this project from what you are allowed to talk about, of course? Well,
it's cool because a couple of episodes ago, I think we shared that we had our sort of biggest client come on board, and I think it was like when I was playing basketball on the phone. Very exciting, mate, because they want a brand new brand launched from scratch. So they've got the product, but they need a new brand to fit the product, because the one they've got is sort of middle tier in terms of luxury exclusivity, but this product that they've got is high exclusivity, it's high end, it's high ticket, it's expensive, well, it's high value. So they need a new brand to fit that, otherwise the marketing message won't make sense. So we're going to basically launch a new brand, new look and feel, new logo, new slogan, the works, and then we're going to build a website for that new brand. This new client that we got and how it'll open other doors, other opportunities. We've literally had working with them for now like 3 weeks, and they've already referred us to this new client. So today, the first half of today, we're going to be doing some work for the first original, the biggest client we've got, sort of thing. And then after that, we're going to be doing some work for this new one as a referral from them. So yeah, it's happening. It's a sign of doing a good job, making a good positive impact when people refer you early doors into the relationship. So I'm stoked, and it's our biggest gig yet in terms of a day out working and filming and capturing and making sure we get it right, making a good impression as well, because we want to be able to do more for this company in the future, and for you as well on the vlog, because if you're watching this, we might be able to do something to help you as well some point. So we've got to make a good impression to you too. We know the ad works, we know the ad gets the right attention and it gets clicks, so we're doing something right on that sense. It's then either looking to streamline the message on the web page, or putting more budget in and seeing when we catch one, or pivoting the other way and thinking, okay, well, we don't want to risk it, so let's play it safe. Good. I'm glad you found it fun. Oh, okay, fair enough. Well, I hope not. I'll be keeping tabs on it. Simon, how you doing?
Mate, how you doing? What a day.
Simon, Carlton.
What a start to a day. You're Carlton.
What a start to the day, yeah. Is it? Okay. Hey Ashley.
How's it going, alright?
Yeah, good. You?
Yeah, come on through.
Cool.
Yeah.
And I think the closer up, the better in the shot. And it'll only be probably a few seconds.
Yeah.
It's what the thing does.
Yeah.
Whole sole Bergham's sport. This picture.
And it basically just describes the features. You know, roof,
Waterproof roof.
yeah, and it just comes up and then disappears in the next thing. And then we use that to generate an audience, people that view that video.
Yeah.
We'll follow them up with something else.
That's cool. That'll do. Can I stand on it? Yeah.
Want me to find out?
Yeah. There's one way we'll find out. There's a bloody pillar in the kitchen. It just doesn't quite allow you to get this, let's stay home.
So how was it's kind of the wrap up the first location mostly, from my understanding anyway. How was it from your side?
To be honest, it's it's great. I mean, I haven't had to do much, but I know that everything's in good hands with Simon and yourself being here. It's good to have Jamie here as well, who's obviously from the company that put this in. I think all being well, even though the weather has been pretty grey and dull, I think we'll have some good footage, because it's a beautiful product for a start, beautiful place. We've got the fire going, we've managed to capture some of the features, even this little gutter here that puts out the water from the top when it rains and comes out here rather than spilling anywhere else. So yeah, I think all in all we're going to have at least one or two small videos that we can put out as little teaser adverts, and then the idea is having a feature video that could be showcasing this being here in the UK, which is obviously important because we don't get the best weather. Also for this time that we're in right now, people coming outside and spending more time essentially in their garden, but under a waterproof shelter in luxury setting in a nice feel is really, really key for any family that wants to make more use of their space throughout the whole year, which is why it's such a great time to be involved in this whole thing with this company and being able to support them from the mind to the market. which is what we do with our LUNAR service. It's called LUNAR. It's basically, we take an idea, we put a brand on it, we put a name on it. We come up with the logo, we come up with the name, we do the marketing, the website and everything. Which is why we're here, because we're capturing the assets that we can then use as part of what we're delivering the service to this company. So I keep saying this company because we were coming up with the name for them, but it's not yet completely protected, so we don't want to cause any trouble. But it's a great name, by the way. We'll tell you about it later on.
Do you think there was, like, what value do you think it was me being here that wasn't shooting the project? Because I think that's the main question that most people have when they look at this vlog in comparison to previous vlogs where obviously I was doing the production as well.
Yeah.
From your side, what value do you think that's going to add to either the vlog or to the client or both?
I think having you here and just focusing on this, I've seen you filming like bits and pieces, it's going to be great to show from a perspective that isn't in it, to think, okay, I've got to do that and capture some vlog footage. So I think it's going to be really interesting. I think it gives you the freedom to be able to paint the picture and do your thing and be creative. And I also think that Simon's the best bloke for this job, because I think he came in here and he knew exactly what shots he wanted, and he just took over and he's done it. So I think we've got it bang on in the way that we've handled it and approached this one. And obviously from our point of view, from Tide.55 point of view, you having this extra quality vlog experience allows us to share our story a little bit more effectively, which is very important to us and our message that we're putting out there. So without that, we can't tell the story. That's why it's so important, and that's why it's great that you've got that freedom. Are you driving or train?
Train. I've no idea where I'm going otherwise.
Yeah, okay. We'll be getting the train then.
So I think if we set up for a 3 shot, then you could have them 1, 2 and 3 as if there's a doorway, and have that 3 shot glide so that all 3 are coming in.
Yeah.
So we can set that one up, then we can move. Okay, so how big are they? They're not that big. So
call that a glide 3 shot.
Yeah. And then maybe a shot here.
Cafe showcase.
Cafe-esque, just with one board.
Yeah.
A singular board.
Cafe shot.
Cafe style shot.
Hotel lobby.
And we'd have that here. Then is there any way, we could block off that entrance?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah. Could use one of them.
Just not quite right. I just don't want it to see that meeting room thing.
That there, it does look quite inviting. I think if we tidied it up a bit, obviously without those ones there, just having the big one, and then just doing an inward shot, doing its thing.
Yeah. Okay. Which one of the 3 do you want to showcase the most?
Well, really that one.
Okay.
Because I have got another graphic for that, which is that. But I haven't done the animation. I'm going to go and do it now.
Okay.
So it might take me a good hour.
Yeah. That's going off on one in the corner.
There's also our office upstairs, which you might want to take a look at. But we can only do the small ones.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Really show it as a cafe.
Yeah.
And then the other one, like you said, at the hotel, when I come in through from where that boardroom.
Yeah, right.
Lunch. But, you know, what can you do? So,
just having one in the, as you come up the stairs and see it there, that would be really good.
Yeah, and like I said, just like that walking past, so it looks like it's in use.
Yeah.
It's just those short 5-6 second clips actually that you really need.
Yeah.
Just showing it in situ, and then they can all be edited together to show it off as a whole. And then eventually when we can do different overlays.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Come on then, let's
Let's get some stuff good.
Okay, that's all.
Great,
cheers guys. See you soon.
Thank you.
Give you plenty of time.
What do you mean?
Yeah, those will be like your short clips kind of thing.
Yes. That's great. That's great.
So if we just shift this back there to slightly.
It's actually So I've got the checklist here, walkthrough video, we've done cafe shoot, we're going to do that, staircase shoot is the other one. Then the other sort of supplementary stuff, fireplace pan shot, we've got that, slider with all of them.
All three, which we'll probably do in front of the TV.
Yeah.
And then just offset them, and then I'll just come here, we'll angle it and just slide it across, basically.
And then the feature clips, I was thinking like showing, might not be suitable, it might, but it's better to have it than not. Showing like back of it, showing fabric coming off.
Yeah, so what I'll do is we can just set up a tripod and see when, because he said he's going to change this one.
Perfect.
So we can just set it recording and then have a time lapse of him taking one off and one off. Can you pass me the power supply? Sorry guys, sorry. I know it's on. Okay, serve the coffee.
Nine-star roll.
We threw an episode away, didn't we? Well, we've thrown a couple away. Threw away the first one because I was wearing a vest and looked like a dick.
We've thrown like 5 away, haven't we?
Oh, we've thrown 5 away apparently. But like the one that we threw away, we don't throw them away forever. It's in the archive
It's just theirs, yeah.
because there was nothing in it. There was no. Like, I watched it and was like, I don't know why anyone want to watch this.
Yeah.
So we'll keep it because one day there might be something. We go, oh my god, where? And we go, it's on that clip.
Yeah.
But compared to the other vlogs that we had going out, which were way more exciting, they were on jobs, you know, stuff like this. I thought there's no point in putting it out because someone watch that and go, it's fucking boring, and then they don't watch anymore. Well, we've got a little bit of a break here, and I say you guys have been working really, really hard. I put a shift in at the beginning, especially with coming up with the sort of cafe and all that, but it's been a hell of a great job from you guys, from you and Simon on the videos. Very excited about what's going to come out of this because I think I always like to approach it that even the experience itself is valuable. So even if the people who've got us here today to do this don't decide to do anything with us, having done it in this setting, completely by the way, without any sort of like heads up, I think is very useful. It's very useful, very valuable. We're in a communal space, so the guy probably thought we were doing something really important. We're not doing anything important. So it's been cool. What do you think?
Yeah, it's been interesting. I mean, Tyler, feel free to jump in on this if you want to, but
yeah, definitely some.
For me, it's been interesting because normally when we do jobs like this previously, it's very me orientated in regards to put my head down.
Yeah.
Right, gotta get the shot, gotta get the shot, gotta get the job, gotta get the job, gotta get the job. Today for me has been kind of more chilled, air quotes. and I can sort of look at it from a analytical perspective of how have you thought about doing this? Have you thought about doing this from a videography perspective, but also from a goal perspective? Does that make sense? Like, I think for me it'd be interesting to hear from Simon how he found me. I don't want to say side coaching because that's not. Hopefully that's not what it was, but like I guess the input part of it.
For me, there's always a shot you're going to miss, always, and somebody else will see it. So for me, I think that's always the case. It doesn't bother me if somebody pipes and goes, "We thought we'll try an X."
I mean,
I think it's important to do so.
Yeah.
To be honest,
it's also how I'd always want it. As in, like, if there was anyone here from the agency, everyone is involved somehow.
that's the thing. Yeah.
But we've had to pivot a fair bit.
Oh, massively so. And I think we've had to storyboard as we go.
Yeah.
And so, like, the previous shoot that we were on was going, right, okay, we want to tell a story because every piece of content has to tell a story in some shape or form. So it was like, right, okay, how do we want to establish it? It's a bit pants weather-wise. Let's make sure we make a feature out of that. But how do we still showcase the kit that we were showcasing in the first place?
Yeah.
So yeah, it was that was something interesting. This one's been very different because there is no story as such. We're not creating that aspect of piece just yet. We're making a shorter form pieces, which is still cool.
Yeah.
We've created a story as in the settings rather than a story behind the actual product itself.
Yeah. I think we've been quite lucky because of the set.
Yeah.
Like, we walked in here, we did not know. I thought we were going to be dealing with like a warehouse type situation, but actually we've got a bar. Yeah, we've got like the hotel lobby feel. I think we've landed on our feet with that. But having said that, we've also worked really hard and worked really smart to capture something out of nothing, because we didn't have much notice or heads up. But you know, we're not, anyone here is, we're not afraid of a challenge, and like, we won't say, well, I'd never say no to something if I thought we could do it, you know.
What's the old saying? Say yes and then work out afterwards.
Yeah, build the plane as it flies, you know. But I think you get a gut feeling that you can take something on and do it, and I think that's what's happened here. That's what it's all about, because then, and we've evidenced this already, which is why we're here in the first place, doesn't matter how long you've worked with someone, they then tell people. And they say, yeah, we know these guys, they were great, they came in last minute, they were professional, they did this, they did that, the work was great, the quality was excellent. And then, you know, he knows how many people he knows, and someone says we need this, and boom. Just like what happened to get us here in the first place. It's just word of mouth, and you get that by doing a great job, and you know, I guess that's on all of us today. So I think it's been great in terms of what, like, I thought about this today a lot, how we're going to do it, what's the best combination. I think we nailed it, to be fair. We've got a couple more things to do, which we're going to sort of conclude, but we should be done in like the next sort of 45 minutes and happily get home with plenty of time to spare. So happy days.
Yeah, jobs are good.
Yeah.